Nutrition is first. Recovery is second. Training is third.
I'm still confused. I don't care who you follow. Go follow anybody. But she just killed it. 12 weeks with somebody, and then you'll have an opinion.
I don't care.
My question is, does that ever frustrate you? The question of how do I get in shape? The broad question?
Yeah, I think like the broad question of move this out of the way.
Yeah.
Put this in.
Put it over near the water bottle.
Near the water bottle. Okay. Right. So the question I just got asked in regards to how do I get in shape, guys. You know, we all know how to get in shape, and it does frustrate me from time to time because, you know, when people ask that question, is nutrition is first, recovery is second, training is third.
I'm still confused.
Why are you confused?
Because I want to know. I want to know how to become rich, and then I'm told, well, you should invest, and then you should also spread out, get land, purchase good properties, and you'll be getting rich from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay.
Okay.
I know.
Stay, bro.
Let me slow you down.
Okay.
I'm going to just give you the side of because you're already a 5-time champ.
Yeah.
And so you've lived it, and so I'm trying to be that confused kid. And I would think that anybody that wasn't making money, that wants to make money, the first thing you would do is just listen to some of those guys that have really crushed it.
Yeah.
Take a couple courses. Watch them when they go live. Listen to what they have to say. And that will give me at least a starting ground to get moving.
I don't think, like, the problem is the people that ask the question, how do I get in shape, are never going to get in shape. Because if there's
but see, that's the reason I asked it. Yeah, because it's frustration.
So it's frustration. The problem is, no disrespect to the person who asked that question, if you're still on here, is that, you know, there's so much information out there. We're at the age of information overload where, you know, if you have problems with your training, you can either get yourself a coach. If you can't afford a coach, watch people like yourself who puts a lot of content out on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. There's so much information out there.
That's definitely my point.
If you're struggling with your nutrition, you know, find 5 proteins that you like, 5 carbs that you like, 5 sources of fats that you like, and 5 vegetables you like, and just cycle those vegetables. Disciple those. If you don't understand what a vegetable is or what vegetables you should be eating, anything green. If you don't understand what protein is or how much protein you should be consuming is, you know, you should be consuming at least, you know, 1 gram of protein for every pound of body weight. A protein is something like salmon, fish, chicken, you know, beef, turkey.
Let me know.
You don't know what carbs are. Carbs are simple. There's simple carbs and there's complex carbs. You want to be consuming complex carbs like brown rice, sweet potato, white potato, you know, simple stuff. Keep it simple.
Oh, just, a little bit, for her. Unless I can get over here. Okay, the reason why I said that is because of the fact that I think he said a couple things. He said, the 2 things he said is that there's an overload, okay? And I just kind of jumped back to when I started lifting. There wasn't as much knowledge, but I had enough common sense at 9 years old to do my paper route, take the money, go to the store, buy a magazine, and then just copy a workout.
That's exactly what I used to do.
So stay with me. This is the reason why I'm saying it. It's not because we did that. That's not the reason. The reason is I had enough common sense to go, let me just go do this and I'll get started.
Yeah.
I'm 9. Okay, now let's jump forward a little bit. And you start to understand, you start to learn, and you go, oh, what are they eating? And I read the book, and I read it. And so you can continue that pattern. What I don't understand is now that there's so much information, they're even more confused when I could just sit here and watch the next 2 months of Wally. I don't have to go buy the magazine. I don't have to search the internet for a whole bunch of stuff. I just watch you for the next 2 months, and I'll figure out a nutrition plan and a training plan.
The problem
it's so freaking simple.
It's too simple because that's why they think, where's the catch? Where's the catch on just watching one person for the next 2 to 3 months? What am I going to learn? Okay, well, while he's saying this, well, John down the road, who's 20 years old, with 1 million followers, he's got way more followers than Wale. He's saying this, but John is 20 years old. John hasn't been training for 32 years. John hasn't been in the trenches. No disrespect to him, he's a social media celebrity. That's why I call those those influencers with millions of followers on social media. They've achieved their followers ever so quick. And props to them. You know what they've achieved through their following, what they've achieved through that. But what I'm trying to say is to you guys out there is props to them, those that have achieved that, all of that. But the most important thing is that have they actually been in the trenches? Have they actually been to battle? Have they actually put in the work? Have they actually dieted and feel the pain of dieting? It's not easy. So all I can say is, if you're going to keep asking the questions, how do I get in shape? You're asking the wrong question. The first question is you want to ask yourself is, what do I need to do every day to work towards my fitness goals?
Oh, I was going to grab you a quote. I just want to say the quote if I possibly can, not mess it up.
You know, what should I be doing? Because, worry about what you've got to do today. Like, worry about what you've got to do tomorrow. Worry about what you've got to do this week. You know,
it was a very interesting quote, and it was so brilliant. A smart, I'd butcher it, but it was basically, you learn more about a person. A smart man can learn more about a dumb person by their question, relative to a smart man giving a dumb person a great answer.
Yeah.
And the point is, they're not going to get it. And I think that goes back to the Bible, I think, said, do not throw pearls to swine. Because
is it a wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer?
There you go. So you say that again? Who is that?
Bruce Lee.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Sum it up again.
A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer.
So that was my point on how to get in shape. Mona?
My opinion is that with having access to the social media, obviously, and you have all this, pros on there talking like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just because they're 20 and 25 and they actually just hit puberty and they have no fat and they look good. So people go on social media and look at these bodies, these young kids, and then they go, okay, I want to look like that, so I'm going to follow this person. And then they go, oh, no, I'm going to follow this person. I think they have to look at someone that had experience, that had competed, that had some sort of background on dieting and nutrition and training, and pick one person that you are going to follow. Don't go to 15 people. It's like me competing and going to 5 different coaches. I'm never going to win.
No, you're never going to win.
All over the place. One is going to tell you don't eat salt. The other one, cut the water. The other one, increase the carb. The other one, cut the fats. You have to follow one person.
One voice.
So, yes. So commit to one person that you're going to go and check the background. Make sure that they actually have some sort of credential and they know what they're doing. And then follow that person on Instagram, social media, whatever page. Follow the workouts. Sign up for their program. Whatever that may be. And give yourself that 12 week, because that's what it takes. It's not going to happen in a week.
No way.
It's 12 weeks. Give yourself 12 weeks following someone that's doing something right.
I don't care who you follow. Go follow anybody, but she just killed it. 12 weeks with somebody, and then you'll have an opinion.
I don't care. It could be a keto diet. It could be.
You want to go follow,
works for you.
You said a young 20-year-old that's so articulate and charismatic, and it's like Joseph. Joseph was at the gym today. Joseph is Arnold's son, and go follow. And he's a youngster. Go follow him. You're going to learn something. And do it for 12 weeks. Go follow Wally. Go follow anybody. Go follow Serge.
Anyone.
Give it the 12 weeks. Yeah. Give it the 12 weeks. Try it. and you'll learn if they're doing something right or wrong.
Can I say something? Adam,